Imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just a local Votech. We are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back to Paul J. Uther Fieldhouse at Chisholm High School. It is the final semifinal game of the 55th Annual Wheat Capital Basketball Tournament. And the surprise, the Drummond Bulldogs, 13-1, knocking off Class 4A Cushing last night, take on the Woodward Boomers, 4-6. But pretty impressive last week or so, beating Chisholm last night, the number 1 seed, 86-83, and then beating Liberal Kansas, a Class 5A school in Kansas, 92-89 on Tuesday night. For Drummond, they knocked off Cushing 69-53, and they're ranked number 4 in Class A. We'll take a break and come right back with the opening tip. Woodward and Drummond at the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It's been a long day of basketball here at Chisholm High School, and this should be a dandy. Very interesting. The 13-1 Drummond Bulldogs made it to the state tournament in Class A last year, lost in the first round to Caddo. But that trip to state gave that little school and the kids in that team a lot of confidence. And they've come out smoking, 13 wins in their first 14 games. Their only loss was at Frontier on December 15th. And they get a chance to take on the Woodward Boomers, a 4A school from a town about, well, let's see, Drummond's about 500 people, and Woodward is about 14,000. So do the math right there. Woodward has won 4 of 6 ball games since starting 0-4. And interesting, last couple of games, they beat Liberal Kansas 92-89 and Chisholm 86-83. That's since the Christmas break. I'm thinking maybe they might have pushed the tempo in practice over Christmas. Starting lineup for Drummond, Tyler Norris, Colton Dillingham, Braylon Peters, Connor Mack, and Caden Ehart. For Woodward, it's Ethan Neal, Carter Reed, Connor Price, Ben Cheap, and Connor Sutherland. Woodward coached by Kayla Gaines, her second year, record of 14-20. Brady Kokajon in his third year at Drummond, a record of 53 wins and 19 losses. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, let's rock and roll.
Let's get it on.
Opening tip controlled by Woodward, working into the big guy, then kick it out to the right wing. 3 on the right side by Ethan Neal is up and in.
Yeah, we saw Woodward yesterday score a bunch of buckets in transition, and they also hit a lot of outside shots. A great start for the Boomers.
In the half court, Drummond Bulldogs. I've done a lot of Drummond games in my time with that Skelter tournament. They're the number 1 seed in the Skelter tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. Looks like Brady Kokajon will take his time, pull it out, look for a good shot, shorten the game up as much as possible. Norris, right side to Braylon Peters. 17-foot jumper is true.
Good looking shot there.
3-2 Woodward, a minute in. Our girls' championship game is set. Kingfisher versus Jones. 5-foot jumper in the lane, crawls out. Ethan Neal could not get it to go. The rebound is cleared by Connor Mack. Ahead left side, a catch and shoot three for Colton Dillingham. He's their leading scorer, averaging 19 points a game. He's a 37% three-point shooter, too. Drummond has the lead at 5-3, and a quick timeout called by the Boomers. 6:31 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching it on Scortle.tv.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
The High Plains Insurance Agency.
Drummond gets Colton Dillingham heated up. And he heats up almost every night, averaging 19 points a game, had 22 last night in a win over Cushing. As he knocked down that three before the timeout. Woodward at the ball in the half court, coming out of the timeout with 6:31 to play in the first quarter. They're trailing 5-3. Set an illegal screen on the baseline. It will be the first foul. Gage Hutchins, his first. That eye, Braylon Peters takes it right to the cup and lays it up and in. Braylon Peters with 4. 7 straight for Drummond. They lead 7-3. Winner takes on Jones. Out between the rings, Carter Reed holds it right side on the wing, finding Ben Cheap. Now underneath. But missing from the big man. Back the other way in transition. Right side, 17-foot jumper on the wing. Rattles out. Missing for Colton Dillingham. And on the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Woodward. Yeah, last night in Woodward's 86-83 upset win, they're the 8th seed, beating the number 1 seed. Connor Sunderland had 18 points. Gage Hutchins with 17. Connor Reed had 18 as well. Those were their big 3. Dillingham. In transition, left side Carter Reed loses the basketball. Turnover. Yeah, Woodward averaging 58 points a game, giving up 65, but their last 2, they've scored 92 and 86 since Christmas. Drummond averages 67 points a game. They give up 37 a game, plus 30. Long 2 that time, opens a 3. I thought he had a foot on the line. He didn't. They'll give him the triple. Caden Ehart. Caden Ehart's been injured, but came back last night, hit 3 3-pointers in a row in that win. 7-point lead for Drummond. 16-footer just behind the free throw line. No good. Connor Sunderland comes up empty. Slowing down in the half court is Braylon Peters. Peters angling left. Hands off to Tyler Norris. Norris picks up the dribble. Now right side to Ehart. Ehart right wing. Off the ball screen left. Now top of the key finding Peters. Around the perimeter left side. Tyler Norris backs out the dribble. Right side on the wing. Ball fake Ehart. Bounce pass. Now back out high. Left elbow jumper in traffic by Tyler Norris, and he's fouled. Tyler Norris will be at the line to shoot 2.
Well, the one thing you always, when you get these matchups, Tom, these small school, large school, you always want to look for how does the smaller school handle the physicality and the speed difference. And Drummond is doing just fine with that. They are just as athletic, just as physical. Really impressive.
Norris, a 74% free throw shooter, makes his first. They played Timberlake the other night, won big over a pretty good Timberlake team. And Tyler Norris with 5 3-point makes in that Timberlake game. basically you got Peters averaging 13 points a game, Dillingham at 19 points a game, and Tyler Norris at 14 points a game. They're your scores for the Bulldogs. 2 for 2 at the line. It is a 12-0 run for Drummond. And they'll turn it over. Woodward turns it over for the second time. It's all Bulldogs here early on.
Nice
Bounce pass right to the basket. Nope, they did call the travel. Yep. Good call. Had a chance to talk to Brady Coca, John Drummond's head coach, last night, and the difference since he's come on board, they've changed the culture. They expect to win. They've got pretty good facilities out there. They built a dome out there as a practice gym a few years ago, so good facility, small school. Drummond's always been a baseball school.
Yep,
Great baseball in the fall and the spring. 10-footer in the lane, rattles in. Carter Reed. That'll break the 12-0 run. But I remember Brady Coca, John. He was a great high school athlete. I would say 3 sports or all seasons, but it was only 2. Baseball in the fall and the spring and basketball in the wintertime. And he was a great pitcher and a great basketball player. 3-pointer topside. Caden Ehart, a second triple tonight. 15-5, a 10-point lead for the Class A Bulldogs.
Well, just great execution there by the Bulldogs. Great little set there. And they knocked down the open shot.
Another Woodward turnover. Drummond already has 1 tournament win this season under their belt. They won the Agri tournament back in December. And Brady Coca-John told me that these kind of games get them ready for the playoffs. The Skelter Conference is pretty good this year, but boy, you need these games against teams that are going to be at the top of the class in Class A, that kind of talent. And you can tell by looking at Drummond, they're one of those teams too. 3 good. Tyler Norris. It is 18-5. Drummond timeout. Boomers. 2:41 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Drummond leads Woodward 18-5, 2:41 to play in the first quarter. We were talking about how Drummond represents the Skelter Conference. A Skelter Conference team has won this tournament before, and it really wasn't that long ago. Back in 2009, the Pioneer Mustangs boys won this tournament. They were a 2A school back then. I think they still are a 2A school. Drummond a Class A school, and there's been years, not in the too distant past, they were a Class B school.
Yes, you said Pioneer, Tom?
Yeah, Pioneer in 2009.
Yeah, they're Pioneer's Class A now, but yes, they were 2A.
But they were 2A back then.
Correct.
Another empty trip for the Boomers. We'll get a chance to see.
Nice set again.
Nice little bounce pass in the back door, and Colton Dillingham's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. We'll get a chance to see this Drummond team again in a couple of weeks with our Squirtle coverage of the Skelter Conference tournament.
Well, tip a hat to Coach Coca John. He has really drawn up some nice sets here.
So Dillingham to the free throw line, an 88% free throw shooter. That free throw or that foul was on Isaiah Washington. There's nothing he does bad. 19 points a game, 5 rebounds. Almost 40% from 3 and almost 90% from the free throw line. That's not bad at all.
No, you're right.
2 for 2. The lead is 15, 20-5. Winner takes on Jones. They beat Alva 42-29 earlier. Traveling. That was Isaiah Washington turning it over for the fourth time for the Boomers. Under 2 to play in the first quarter. There's Dillingham to the baseline, pull up 12-footer. Little short, and the rebound cleared by Washington. Down the floor, Carter Reed has it. Reed swings it out high. Open three-pointer is missing badly by, I think that was Jake Graff. Follow up and in by Isaiah Washington.
Somebody missed a block out there that time for the Bulldogs, but good hustle by the Boomers to get an easy bucket.
That ends an 8-0 run by Drummond. It's Drummond in control of this one. They're controlling the tempo. Braylon Peters hands off to Tyler Norris.
Yeah, I don't think they're quite on track for their 80-point average the last couple of games. So.
Nope. Dillingham almost throws it away, ends up in the hands of Connor Mack, and Mack shot a little strong. Rebound cleared out by Isaiah Washington. Since Isaiah Washington came into the ballgame, he's done about everything. That's a block underneath and a follow, no good but a foul. Dillingham picked up his first. Isaiah Washington at the stripe, his first trip tonight. He was scoreless yesterday in their win.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Drummond, their student section showed up. Man, that's impressive. It looks about like the whole rest of the student body.
Bryson Schroeder and Aiden Jackson check in. (20-8). It's Drummond on an 80-point pace right now.
Nice.
Bounce pass. Picked up underneath by Aiden Jackson. 3 right side by Peters. And the rebound cleared by Washington. His outlet stolen away by Tyler Norris. Norris bounce pass inside Aiden Jackson.
Well, Drummond may consider getting one shot here.
10 seconds to play in the quarter. In the hands of Caden Ehart. Ehart steps into a 3, short. Coming up with underneath is Connor Price, and that's the end of the first quarter. Pretty impressive start for the Drummond Bulldogs. They lead Woodward 20-8. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Wheat Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dr. Deck.
Second quarter. Drummond basketball. The Bulldogs on top of Woodward 20-8. Final game of the night. Boys semifinal action. Winner takes on Jones tomorrow night for the championship. 8-footer in the lane. Misses for Tyler Norris. Woodward trying to cut into this double-digit lead. Carter Reed, left side of the lane, pull up 10-footer. No good. Rebound, Bryson Schroeder.
I'm really impressed with Drummond getting back and finding spots in transition because that's what I saw Woodward do over and over again against Chisholm yesterday.
Tuesday night, Drummond hosted Or they went on the road, up to Helena to take on Timberlake. Good Class B school, beat them 70-29. And I know that Brady Kokajon really relished this step up in competition. 14-footer off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound. Ehart got all the way to the basket. Nobody blocked him out. Now he'll go to the line to shoot two. Caden Ehart just came on board after starting the season injured. He's only played a couple of games. But last night against Cushing, they ran a play to him 3 straight times. He knocked down 3 consecutive three-pointers. Brady Kokajon said the third time they ran it, he goes, "Really, Coach, you want to do it again?" He goes, "Yeah, we're going to do it until it doesn't work." Bang, he knocked it down.
It's great coaching.
Making the coach look good. Bounce pass inside to Peters. Chases it down in the corner. Aiden Jackson sliding right. Jackson attacking. The left hand up and in, and a foul. He says, "Count that basket." Connor Sunderland picked up his first. Aiden Jackson, a senior, scoring 4 points a game, grabbing 3 rebounds and dishing out 1 assist. He's just a 25% free throw shooter on the season, though. Not many chances for him. And he knocks that one down. 15-point lead, 23-8. Boy, Woodward trying to find any kind of lane to attack, and Drummond is on point defensively.
Well, and that was a stupid foul for the Bulldogs. Play great defense, like you said, for 30 seconds and get a silly reaching foul.
Schroeder picks it up. It's his first. Pass out high is deflected, but Bryson Schroeder got a hand on it, but he couldn't save it.
Great hustle.
I'm just looking at the numbers right now. Drummond with 106 students in their high school.
I'm going to guess that there are 900 students.
Let's see here. 3 in the corner missing. Here come the Boomers again. High off the window and crawling in for Ben Cheap. Cheap had 4 last night. Makes it 23-10. Steal. Drummond's second turnover and a finish underneath. Another empty trip for Drummond, and an offensive foul this time. So 5:21 to play, and Woodward got it back to 11. We're trying to find Woodward's enrollment here. 678.
Oh, I was way off. I said 900. That wasn't even close.
Yep. So Woodward's about 6 times bigger enrollment-wise than Drummond. Deep three-pointer, left side, Connor Price. Offensive rebound, Jake Graff. Skip pass out high is loose, now picked up on the near sideline by Carter Reed. And Reed throws it away right past Ben Cheap. 5 Woodward turnovers. Woodward got off to an 0-4 start this season. They lost to Anadarko, Weatherford, those schools both ranked. Then lost to Kingfisher and Guyman in overtime before they started putting some wins together. Scoop a little strong. Rebound to Connor Sunderland. Outlet stolen away. Boy, Colton Dillingham took it right at a couple of boomers and drew the foul. Connor Sunderland picks up his second. So Colton Dillingham at the free throw line, 2 for 2 at the stripe tonight. He has 5 points. The 88% free throw shooter, and he missed it. Well, now he's due not to miss one again the rest of the night.
Yeah, that one was 3/4 of the way down.
Yeah. Yeah, since that 0-4 start, as that free throw rolls in there, Drummond has doubled up Woodward at 24-12. There's a deep three-pointer, which is short by Connor Price. That one from 23 feet out there. Here comes Colton Dillingham on the run. The head-up dribble, pull up right wing, and knocks it down. He's got 8. Halfway through the second quarter. Drummond will be shooting in the bonus from here on out. Woodward's committed 4 fouls in the quarter. Drummond just 1. Let's see, Woodward beat Clinton in the Woodward tournament, then lost to Dodge City, Kansas, a Class 6A school, big school in Kansas. Beat Elk City, lost to Clinton in overtime, then beat Liberal and then Chisholm last night. Boomer foul on Washington, Isaiah's second. And as I said, Drummond will be shooting free throws from here on out for the next 3:42. Ehart at the line. Was 0 for 2 at the line earlier this quarter. Knocks down the first one right there. Shooting right into a bunch of friendly faces. The students from Drummond, he misses the second one. 27-12, the lead 15. Inside, it was blocked underneath by Dillingham.
And Dillingham is a good athlete.
Ehart to the cup. His shot blocked out of there by Washington. Here come the Boomers on the run. Right to the cup. That shot blocked by Dillingham, but they'll get him for the foul. And Colton Dillingham will pick up his second. Jake Graff at the line.
I was just looking to see if he was a junior. Dillingham's just a junior.
Yeah, they got him for one more year. Missed them both. Rebound cleared by Tyler Norris. Timeout. 3:19 to play in the first half. Drummond 27, Woodward 12. The Week Capital semifinals on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be.
3:19 left, second quarter. Drummond 27, Woodward 12. The Class A Bulldogs against the Class 4A Boomers. Drummond's first ever appearance in the Week Capital Tournament. So far, so good for them if they beat Cushing last night. That's a travel. As Braylon Peters fumbled the pass. Third Drummond turnover. So we will tick under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Carter Reed off the screen, passes right wing. Gage Hutchins back to Reed, runner, left side won't go. Offensive rebound by Washington. And then Washington was fouled. Connor Mack will pick it up. It's his first, team foul number 3. into Washington. Tyler Norris comes down with the rebound. Norris right side, Ehart. Back to Norris, right wing. Norris wants to attack. Now dumps it underneath. The reverse by Bryson Schroeder. No good, but he's fouled, and Schroeder will be at the free throw line. Washington just picked up his third foul. Ben Cheap checks in for the Boomers. And two. Six straight scored by Drummond. They've pushed that lead to 17. The biggest lead of the ball game, 29-12. Spinning to the basket, up and in for Carter Reed. Braylon Peters across the timeline. Norris hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder, far side, hands off to Ehart. Now back out high left. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's been all Drummond.
It's really been impressive. That obviously that first quarter was really impressive. You know, jumping out to a big lead. They've kind of backed off a little bit offensively here, but still hold a 15-point lead and playing great defense.
Down the baseline, all the way to the cup goes Peters. Left it short, though. Cheap in the corner, throws it into the backcourt. Going to go the other way. Open three, left side, Peters missed it. Offensive rebound, Norris in the lane. He'll score from 8. 31-14, a minute to play, first half. I think we're finding out size does not matter when it comes to Drummond. They've only played one ranked team this season. They lost that game. They lost to the number 5 ranked team in Class B on the road at Frontier over at Red Rock back on December 15th. Lost that game 63-56. Bounce pass intercepted. Back the other way, up and in for Tyler Norris. Back-to-back baskets for him. He's got 9. The lead is 19. 3 on the wing right, no good. Ehart with the rebound out to Norris. Norris loping down the floor, draws the contact, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Now our scoreboard is correct. It's 33-14. I think the score is flipped. They'll fix it here.
Foul on Carter Reed is first. Norris knocks down the first of 2. He's in double figures with 10. He becomes the first Bulldog in double figures. Scoreboard now correct, 34-14. $11 points for Tyler Norris. 35-14. The lead is 21. 20 seconds to play in the first half. Almost a steal, ends up in the hands underneath of Carter Reed, and he scores. He's got 6. 35-16. 9 seconds to play. Norris, pull up, 10-footer, baseline, good. I believe the Drummond Bulldogs belong in this tournament. 37-16, the halftime lead over Woodward. And we'll take a break. Second half coming up. You're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
It all starts with a dream. Somewhere, someone had a dream. Once a dream is recognized, you need a good team to make it come true. For 70 years, it's been our dream to make your dreams come true. For 70 years, Pioneer has sponsored local teams, local schools, local families. For 70 years, we've put in the work to be prepared every day to help you dream big. Connecting what matters, connecting you to your dream.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Ethleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports North. Halftime at Paul J. Youthier Fieldhouse. The Drummond Bulldogs on top of the Woodward Boomers by a score of 37-16. The one, only legend Brent Price just rolled by here. Of course, he had a long NBA career. He's out here watching the Wheat Capital Tournament. And the hometown team, really, Drummond, about 10 miles southwest of Enid. They're the home county team here, at least, and got a lot of big following from the area. Came out to watch them tonight, and so far very impressive. The Bulldogs lead Woodward 37-16. Way the first half played out, Woodward scored the first basket, a three-pointer, led 3-0, but then Drummond rolled off 12 straight to lead 12-3, led 20-5 at one point, and then 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. With a 23-12 lead, they rolled off 6 straight to push that lead to 29-14. And then they kept it on. 37-16 the score at halftime. Woodward scoring in the first half. Carter Reed has 6. Ethan Neal with 3. Isaiah Washington with 3. Ben Cheap with 2. And Jake Graff with 2 points. For the Drummond Bulldogs, Tyler Norris with 13. Colton Dillingham with 8. Caden Ehart with 7. Aiden Jackson with 3. Braylon Peters with 4. Bryson Schroeder with 2. You're just about ready to start the third quarter. About 15 seconds or so. Tom Nelson along with Adam Dieselhorst and the Squirtle crew tonight, which includes the Kerr brothers from Pond Creek. Tyler Kerr, producer engineer, Aaron Kerr on camera tonight. I guess the first time I've had a chance to work with Aaron this year at all. Glad to have him on board. Of course, his daddy, their daddy, Coach David Kerr. Did a lot of ball games, a lot of interviews with David Kerr over the years. Start the third quarter with a look underneath and a turnaround layup by Carter Reed for Woodward.
Well, good start for the Boomers second half. They struggled to find success offensively, so easy bucket, good start.
They've got to get this thing down to around 10 here in the third quarter, but not when Colton Dillingham is doing that. He's in double figures with 12.
Now, Dillingham does a good job of getting his shot off quick and rises up fast.
Ooh, offensive foul. Good job getting set in there. That was Connor Mack who got set in the lane, and it's the second foul on Carter Reed. Angling toward the near side with the dribble is Braylon Peters. Loses the dribble for a moment, picks it up right side. There's Dillingham for 3. Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Oh, he's feeling it now. 43-18. Another steal, another turnover. 9 turnovers for Woodward. Norris backs out the dribble. Colton Dillingham, that was his third three-pointer. Peters spinning. Scoop shot no good, and the rebound cleared by Connor Price. Going to war inside. Boy, very physical, no whistle. The shot missed by Connor Sunderland. Fall away from 5 won't go. Offensive rebound, open 3 on the right wing. Caden Ehart knocks down the triple. He's in double figures with 10. 9 straight scored by Drummond. They now lead 46-18, 2 minutes into the third. Free throws coming for Connor Sunderland. Second foul on Connor Mack. There are a lot of Connors out there. Free throw no good. You've got Connor Price, Connor Sunderland, Connor Mack. Must have been a very popular name 16, 17, 18 years ago. Missed them both. Yeah, this Woodward team that had scored, 86 last night and 92 on Tuesday. They've got 18, 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Left side 3, Peters. They'll stop play. We've got an injured Boomer. Ooh, and he's holding his right knee, which I know how that feels. I know what that right knee feels like. That is Jake Graff. Earlier tonight, go back and recap the semifinal games. The Jones girls beat Alva 53-51, and the Kingfisher girls beat Perry 48-43. So it's Jones and Kingfisher on the girls' side. The Jones boys beat Alva 42-29. They'll take on the winner of this game. The last game of the tournament tomorrow. Games start bright and early, though, around 10 o'clock, I think?
That's correct. Let's take a look.
Three-pointer missing inside. Follow shot on the offensive rebound by Connor Sunderland. He'll be fouled and go right back to the line. He just missed 2 there a moment ago. The Chisholm boys will play in the second game. They'll play for 7th place on the boys' side. And the girls, I believe, may be playing in the first game. Yeah. So Chisholm will play in the first 2 games tomorrow. That 10 and 11:30 or 11:20 for those 2 Chisholm games. Another 2 misses for Connor Sunderland. Woodward has been stuck on 18 for a while. They scored the first basket of the second half. Dillingham gathers, shoots up and in, and double dribble. It's a double dribble. The official on the baseline had a good look at it and blew the whistle. That is 4 turnovers for Drummond. 3 minutes into the third quarter. Work it inside to Sunderland. Banker off the window and in. Connor Sunderland, his first field goal. He has 2 points. 46-20. Ehart for 3. Why not? Boom. 13 for him.
I thought that's how many threes you were going to say they've hit.
They've hit a bunch. 10th Boomer turnover. Drummond can go up 30. Dillingham 17 for the junior. 31-point lead all the way to the cup and in for Carter Reed. Brady Koch and John will pull him out and try to drag Woodward's defense out from under the basket a little bit. 2-3 zone. And against a zone, you can tend to run a lot of clock if you want to as well. Tyler Norris is fouled. Ethan Neal picks up his second. Into the game for the Boomers. Ben Cheap back in. Peters all the way to the basket and one. Well, he kind of okey-doked him. He was out there. All of a sudden, he just took off right down the lane. Third foul on Sunderland. Braylon Peters, 6th point, looks for 7 here. Missed it. And here come the Boomers. 3 right side. That will not go for Ben Cheap. Another opportunity. Left elbow, Carter Reed picks up his dribble. Tried to find Isaiah Washington underneath. A little too high for him to reel it in. And the 11th Boomer turnover. Under 3 to play in the third quarter. Left side, Tyler Norris attacks in the lane. Shot came up short. Rebound, Washington. In transition ahead to Ben Cheap, up and in. Second field goal for him, he's got 4. "15-footer, yes, sir. Aiden Jackson. Second field goal, he's got 5 points. They're jockeying inside, and a foul will go against Aiden Jackson, his first. Team foul number 3 in the quarter. Both teams with 3 team fouls. At high rate to Aaron Laredo. Right down the lane goes Carter Reed. This is in the corner for 3. Missed the shot. Ben Cheap coming up empty. 2 to play, third quarter. Boy, this game was over early. 12-3, 20-5. Drummond in the first quarter. Schroeder's turnaround, no good. Washington's rebound. Now here comes Ben Cheap on the run. Bounce pass across the lane will go off the hands of Aaron Laredo out of bounds. Drummond student section in his face chanting, "Butterfingers." Butterfingers. Clap, 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 clap.
They're creative. They're into it too. I heard them down. They said down by 30 a minute ago. So.
And to be honest with you, this is what Drummond has been doing to teams all year long, but teams more their size. Timeout, 1:18 to play third quarter. Drummond 55, Woodward 24. Back after this on Squirtle.com. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, Bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Are you looking for a local?
Well, Drummond's on top 55-24, and I just mentioned before the break, this is what they've been doing to teams all year long. They opened up the season on the road at Cimarron, their arch rival, and won that game 86-24, beat Lomega 64-42, Dover 53-23, Mulhall Orlando 63-24, Garber 71-46. And they go on and on. Quinlan Hillsdale 72-38. They won the Agra tournament, beating Agra 75-28, Meeker 73-48, and Pioneer 67-28. They've been killing people. Other than that loss to Frontier, their closest game was last night's win over Cushing, 69-53. They are putting on a show here tonight. Three-pointer. No good for Aaron Laredo. Minute to play in the third. Ehart, left sideline to the baseline. Ehart throws it up and in. Caden Ehart, we talked about the fact he'd been injured. He's only played a couple of games, but he looks pretty darn good.
I
Just
agree.
Another weapon for this team.
Bigger body kid, too.
Yep.
They get a scenario where they're playing some more physical, bigger teams.
Aiden Jackson will check in as Tyler Norris will take a break. It will be fun to watch this Drummond team when we get into February and March. They made it to state last year, kind of a surprise. That shot blocked underneath, but Dillingham with the rebound, up and in. He has 19. He's hit his season average. He averages 19 a game. Final 5 seconds of the third. They got to get a shot off. 59-24, Drummond over Woodward. The Bulldogs are 8 minutes away from the championship. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
The High Plains Insurance.
(59-24), the Bulldogs from Drummond over the Boomers from Woodward. We were talking about the difference in the school enrollments earlier. Woodward, Oklahoma, a population of 12,133. Drummond, 455. And I think a lot of those 455 souls are in the building here tonight.
Yeah, and Woodward's population has really gone down a ton over the last couple decades.
Yeah. We are into the fourth quarter. Drummond on top big, 59-24. Ehart, pull up off the window, crawls in. He's had a really good game. 17, including 10 in the second half. I got to be honest with you. I did not see this coming.
No, I didn't either. I thought that maybe that Drummond would handle the game, but I didn't think that they'd handle it this easy.
Dillingham, pull up in the lane. Offensive rebound. Tyler Norris with 15. Bulldogs are on the other end. I think that was Ethan Neal who scored. He has 5. 63-26. Come on, Caden Ehart. Show us something out there. Bounce pass top side, Dillingham. And Ehart was cutting to the back door. Now a look inside.
Ooh.
Connor Mack gathers and is fouled hard, but the Boomer took the worst of it. Carter Reed picked up his 3rd. I got to tell you, I feel pretty good about Brady Kokajon. Called a lot of his games in high school. He was an intern at the radio station, Chisholm Trail Broadcasting, that I worked for. Thought he was going to get into, back in college, thought he was going to do a lot of that. Then he got into coaching, and I think things have worked out okay so far.
Yeah, he's done a heck of a job. He's, and being a Drummond guy, you got a little extra juice in you to do well. His dad's a former coach too as well, and
dad's on the sideline with him.
Those guys can fish and hunt too, I'll tell you that much.
65-26, steal. Peters, foul, and 1. It's a 40-point game, 41. Down by 40. I got to give it to the Drummond student section.
Yeah, big-time props. That's really impressive.
Peters the line. He has 8 points. It has been all Bulldogs. Nice move by Carter Reed. He's got 12. Five and a half to play. Aiden Jackson underneath, tried the reverse and got fouled. It almost went for him.
Well, Tom, we'll be back here tomorrow, same time. Be doing, it looks like the 3:30, the same time of game.
Yep.
So we do the third place games.
4 games tomorrow.
Yep. Tom and I will have the first 2. We'll be blessed with Tom and I, and then we'll have Michael Swisher and Mark Rogers will be calling the girls' final, and then Tom and Mark Rogers will be calling the final. So we'll be here at 3:20, 4:40, 6 o'clock to 7:20.
There you go.
And I'm guessing it'll be later than that.
Like it is tonight. Oh, that shot was blocked, but a foul. On Bryson Schroeder, his second. Ethan Neal will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Woodward has only made 3 free throws tonight. Those 2 right there, and then 1 earlier by Isaiah Washington. I've got Drummond for 5 turnovers after that one. All the way to the basket, up and in, and a foul, and 1 opportunity. That is Ben Cheap. He has 6, a chance for 1 more at the line. Hunter Mack will pick up his 3rd foul. Carter Reed got that offensive rebound and flying in there and bouncing it up and in. Ben Cheap on the offensive rebound and stick back. So from the free throw line, he sails in there and finishes. 68-34. Living right. Aiden Jackson finishes. Had it ended an 8-0 run by Woodward.
We walked. Call.
Timeout with 4:04 to play. Drummond 70, Woodward 34. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Scortal.tv.
Somebody's lost a ring. The ring has been turned in. If you lost your ring on the scores table, small ring.
Now let's start thinking about championship action tomorrow night on the boys' side, as Jones will take on Drummond. Jones is ranked 14th in Class 3A. Nice win tonight. In the semis, they beat Alva 42-29, holding a pretty potent Goldbug team to under 30 points. Fewest points they've scored this year. Braylon Peters is in double figures with 11.
Well, it's going to be if Drummond shoots the ball the way they have, and if they play defense like they have, it's going to make it difficult. We saw Jones today, very athletic, physical team, but they don't score the ball like Drummond does.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I've been impressed with tonight is, a lot of times you see these small schools that have good teams and they play against a bigger school and they win, but they don't win giving up only 30-some points.
Yeah.
I mean, Drummond's been equally as good on the defensive end.
Dillingham, and 21 now for him. Lead back to 40, now a three-pointer. Then Cheap's in double figures with 11. I know that after talking to him late last night that Brady Kokajon was really excited that his team played well in this tournament. This is a big tournament for them. And I got a feeling he'd be really excited after this one. Ehart just gave up a layup. Run four corners out here now. And they'll stretch him thin and score. Braylon Peters. Shot was blocked by Ehart. On the near sideline, Aiden Jackson stepped on it, turned it over. Eli Kapke will check in, a senior for Drummond, getting his first action. .2:13 to play, and Drummond has made a statement here tonight over Class 4A Woodward. Woodward team that knocked off the #1 seed last night. And this has been all Drummond. Woodward led 3-0. Drummond scored the next 12 and have never looked back. So there is one lead change in this game. Jake Graff, his second field goal. Playing keep away right now, Tyler Norris. Minute 20 to play. To the basket goes Schroeder. Shovels it underneath, out of bounds. Caleb Luthi, a senior, will check in for Drummond. Also, here's a guy I don't have. Who do you have for 25 on yours?
For who? Drummond?
Drummond. They don't have a 25.
Nothing.
Nope.
I got nothing. We'll call him 25.
And we'll call him, he looks like he's about 25 years old, too.
He does look older. Let's see if I can find somebody from Drummond that can let us know who it is.
Foul on Luthy's his first. He's hustling out there. There's a banker and one for Ben Cheap. He's had a pretty good ball game tonight. He got 13, a chance for one more at the line. Foul on Eli Kapke. Oh, I bet I know where I can look here. I want to make sure we get those names in there, don't we? Go to my deep roster here. Kate. Nope, that's the girls. What number was he? 25?
20.
William Walter.
William Walter.
William Walter. Got to make sure he mentioned his name there. And the student section. So you pan down here real quick. Can you get panned down here to the student section? The Drummond student section has been into it all night long, and they're having a good time, and they ought to be. This is big for their school. Big weekend for their school. Keep in mind the girls won today over Chisholm as well. They're going to be playing for 5th place tomorrow. Drummond beat Chisholm 45-28.
So who will Drummond be playing then?
Drummond girls will be playing Woodward. Yeah, the two winners in the early games, Woodward. Woodward was a 67-38 win over Cushing. That game will be at, oh golly, where's that bracket at in here somewhere? 12:40 tomorrow. Girls' 5th place game, consolation game, a chance to go 2-1 in the tournament. On the inbound, Blake Richter in the ball game. He's got the dribble across the timeline. Final 48 seconds. Three in the corner. Carter Reed can't get it to go. Ooh, and bodies hit the floor, and you hate to see that. Connor Sunderland holding the small of his back. You hope he's okay. William Walter right there to make sure he's fine. Pat him on the back. The foul on William Walter. Sunderland at the line, knocks down the first. He's got 3 points tonight. He had 18 last night. And that win over Chisholm held to just 3. Now Woodward will empty the bench. Luke Talley, a freshman, is in there. Colt Moore, a freshman. Ace Long, a sophomore. That's a name for you right there, Ace Long.
I like it.
Kenton Jones, a junior, in for Drummond. Also, Jaden Bickford, a sophomore. Xander Pieper is in there, going deep on the roster. Ethan Wilkinson. And Boston Burford is in there too. He's a freshman. Everybody getting a little run in the final minute of this one. 35 seconds to go. Connor Sunderland's second free throw, missed it. Rebound was pulled down by Kenton Jones. Oh, they're going to sub in. Okay. Sub in Cole Reed, the freshman. They stop play. Inbound to Boston Burford. Into the hands of Jones. Got to get it across the timeline. They throw it away. Shot rims out. 20 seconds. There's a foul. A couple of free throws coming. In the scrum underneath the basket. Boston Burford will pick it up. It's his first, so he's in the scorebook. And Ace Long has a chance to get into the scoring column. Cruz Kirshner, a freshman, into the ball game. Nathan Taylor, a sophomore, in for Drummond. It'll be a short, fun drive back to Drummond tonight. (76-44). 8 seconds to play. Drummond will win their 14th game of the year, and they will play for the championship of the Week Capital Tournament against the Jones Longhorns. They jumped out early, they scored often, and they win 76-44. Woodward falls to 4-7. Drummond now 14-1. We'll take a quick break and be right back. This is the Week Capital Tournament on Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Drummond over Woodward, 76-44. The Bulldogs on to the championship game tomorrow night against Jones. Go back and recap this one. It was all Drummond from the get-go. Woodward scored first, led 3-0. Drummond scored the next 12 and then led 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. 37-16 at halftime, 59-24 after 3, and 76-44 is the final score. For Woodward, they were led by Ben Cheap, who had 14 points. Carter Reed added 12. And then Ethan Neal with 7, Ace Long with 1, Jake Graff with 4, Isaiah Washington with 3, and Connor Sunderland with 3. For Drummond, they were led by Colton Dillingham's 21 points. Then Caden Ehart with 17. Tyler Norris had 15. Braylon Peters had 13. Aiden Jackson with 7. Then Connor Mack and Bryson Schroeder with 2 points apiece. Squirtle player of the game. Let's give it to Caden Ehart. 17 points tonight. Great story. Has been injured. I think he didn't play, I'm pretty sure, until this week. I think he's been out until after the Christmas break. And comes on 17 points tonight. Started off with 2 3-pointers back in that first quarter. Bang, bang, back when Drummond was setting the tone for this one. Had 7 points in the first half, added 10 in the second half. 17 points for Caden Ehart, and he is our Squirtle player of the game. So Let's see really quickly, and I haven't written this down. Let's see if I can take a look at the brackets, and we will try to give you tomorrow's schedule. And it actually is filled out a little bit here. So first game of the day will be the girls' 7th place game at 10 o'clock, and it's Cushing and Chisholm. Our boys' 7th place game is Chisholm and Perry. Our girls' consolation final for 5th place is Drummond and Woodward. That's a 12:40 start. Then at 2 o'clock, it is Cushing and Kingfisher for the boys' consolation, playing for 5th place. Girls' 3rd place game at 3:20 is Alva and Perry. Then the boys' 3rd place game is Woodward and Alva. And then it's time for championship Saturday night at 6 o'clock. It will be Kingfisher and Jones. And the boys' championship game tomorrow night around 7:20. We'll probably run late. We always tend to do that here. Like right now, it's 9:51. We got off to a late start. We're done late tonight, but our championship game on the boys' side will be Drummond and Jones. A great contrast in styles, and that was going to be a fun one to watch. We hope you can come out and pack the place tomorrow night, especially Garfield County people. Hey, one of the smallest schools in the county is playing for the championship against a 3A school that's ranked in the top 20 in Class 3A. So, been a great day at the Weed Capital, the 55th annual Weed Capital basketball tournament. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow, the 2 third-place games and the 2 championship games. So we will be on at 3:20 tomorrow for the girls' 3rd-place game, 4:40 for the boys' 3rd-place game, and then championship Saturday night begins at 6 o'clock. For the crew, Adam Dieselhorst, Tyler Kerr, and Aaron Kerr, I'm Tom Nelson. We will talk to you tomorrow at the 55th annual Weed Capital basketball tournament on Squirtle.